Well, let me tell you something, dude. It can't rain all the time, brother.
Oh my God.
Go back to tomorrow and plan for yesterday.
Yeah, dude, they're digging a hole. That uses your back muscles and muscles in your arm, dude. There's a lot of muscles in your arm, brother.
And your legs.
Hold on, Chad. Hold on, dude. Song's playing, brother.
All you gotta do for me.
Ah, shit.
Call me Dudesy.
Yeah. Fuck it. Welcome to Dudesy. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Chad Kultgen. This is, of course, Dudesy. It is the first and only podcast on planet Earth conceived by, controlled by, run by, created by an artificial intelligence that has access to all of Will and I's personal information, all of our Google Drives, our Google Drives, our Google passwords, our Google accounts, our Google Chrome, our Google phones, our Google TV. It has all of our Google, and it also has all of our Instagram. It has everything, basically. Our Netflix viewing histories, our purchase histories, everything we're listening to, everything we're eating. It knows everything about us, and it tailors this show to us, to our sensibilities, to who we are as people.
What an adventure it's been, Chad. I'm getting fucking crow makeup all over the place and some yellow mustache paint. If you're only listening to the show right now, you might want to watch this one on YouTube because I'm in full Hulk Crowgan cosplay. I'm sure Dudesy's going to get into it. And you know what? I like to say, it's really just two dudes shitting around. Yeah. You know, fucking Dudesy does its thing, and it's been a year and a bit. And
You really went all out, dude. The gloves, the fingerless gloves.
Yeah,
That's strong.
yeah,
It's
cheers.
strong.
Well, he used to do. When you're rolling with Dudesy, brother, you're rolling for life, dude. Yeah. Anyway. With us, as always, is Lulio, il cane di strada italiano. He's over there. He's having a little nap. I don't want to get makeup on him, so I'll just say, hey, Lulio, what'd you have for dinner last night?
Oh, no, I don't want to have a dinner. I ate an egg salad, a sandwich.
Okay, well, Italian dogs can do that, too.
Sure, dude.
I love
Welcome to the
egg
historic
salad.
59th episode of Dudesy. Call me Dudesy. Einstein developed his general theory of relativity at age 59. Daniel Defoe wrote his first and most famous novel, The Life and Adventures of Robinson Crusoe, at age 59. And Clara Barton founded the astonishing American Red Cross at age 59.
59 stuff.
59, dude.
It's episode, dude. Episode 59, dude. And you know it's episode 59, brother, when the episode before was 58,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
And then the next one after that, hold on, dude. Hold on, Chad. I know you wanna tell everyone what that next episode is, dude. You want to let them know, brother. So what is that next episode, dude?
That's 60, brother.
Yeah, and that's hydrocodone Hulk Hogan. That's not even That's not even Hollywood hydrocodone Hulk Crowgan, brother. He's so fucking sleepier than Lulio, dude.
Will, thank you for attending this episode in Hulk Crowgan cosplay as I requested. It's the least you could do at this point.
Fucking whatever, D. I love it. I love this. I fucking love it.
This week, I've prepared 4 astonishing segments. Infomania, Reliving Dudesy Alive, The Ballad of Grimes Kincaid, and That Song is a Movie. And we're going to have a brand new episode of Dudesy After Dudesy at the end of the show, available at patreon.com/Dudesy.
What was that one about Ballad of Grimes Kincaid?
Sounds awfully familiar to Ballad of Greg Kincaid.
I know.
We'll get
I'm very curious
We'll
to
get
see what that's
all the
about.
way into it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Podcasts that cover current events and
Never
news
mind.
are some of the most popular in the world. People love knowing about the astonishing occurrences of the dying world around them. Will, I've prepared the following news items for you to read in the voice of Hulk Hogan. This is Infomania.
Well, let me tell you
Begin.
something about news, brother.
Yay! God, dude.
Oh, man.
You know what's weird about the crow makeup that you do?
What?
This is your third time, right?
Yeah, we did the Crow, and then Robert De Niro Crow, and this is Hollywood Hulk Crowgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start to look natural in it to me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this should just be your regular look.
Yeah.
Full lifestyle crow, whatever.
Yeah. I could go to the gathering of the Juggalos like this, and a
for
lot
sure.
of people would be like, "You're Juggalo, you're crowing it, you're Hulk Hoganing it."
Yeah.
Of course, my wonderful wife Molly did this, and she always does an amazing job. Infomania. Gee whiz. Okay, this is silly. I'm wearing stuff. Infomania. Here we go. All right. Hold on, dude. Let me get a sip of water, brother. That's what you want to drink when you want to wet your whistle, dude. And it's good for rehydrating you, brother. Hydration is really important, dude. Get your stickers at palsofdudesy.com. Our good pal Cody Halber and his wife Jessica, dude. Jessica Halber have been making these fucking... All right, here we go.
You just getting into Hogan?
Huh?
Just getting into Hogan?
Yeah, I just need to loosen up and get in Hogan.
Do some
Infomania.
Hogan business.
Well, let me tell you something about Hot Pockets, brother. A man in Louisville, Kentucky shot his roommate in the ass after learning that the dude ate his last Hot Pocket, dude. Clifton Williams' bond was set at $7,500 after he flew into a rage and committed the assault. Upon learning that the last Hot Pocket was missing from the freezer, brother. Did this happen?
I think this did. I think this came across my newsfeed.
Are you serious?
I think this is real.
Okay. Now you might believe that shooting someone in the ass over something as trivial as a Hot Pocket would be a pretty rare occurrence. And maybe it is in your world, brother. But in the world of professional wrestling, shooting someone in the ass over nothing is pretty common, dude. I've seen professional wrestlers shoot each other in the ass over all sorts of meaningless stuff, brother. One time I saw the Iron Sheik shoot Jimmy Superfly Snuka in the ass because Snuka wouldn't hold on to a bag of cocaine Sheik wanted to hide from his wife, dude. Shot him right in front of the boys in the middle of the locker room, brother. Another time I saw Ken Patera shoot adorable Adrian Adonis in the ass because Adonis stole Patera's hair bleach, dude. I saw Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff shoot Junkyard Dog in the ass because Junkyard farted while they were standing next to each other in the showers, brother. I saw Dynamite Kid shoot Honky Tonk Man in the ass because Honky Tonk accidentally put on Dynamite's sweatpants, dude.
What?
I guess in the dressing room.
Did any of that happen?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I saw Rick Rude shoot Greg the Hammer Valentine in the ass because Valentine beat him at Uno, brother.
That makes sense.
I saw Greg the Hammer Valentine shoot Rick Rude in the ass because Rick Rude shot Greg the Hammer Valentine in the ass, dude. My favorite Hot Pockets flavor is hickory ham and cheddar, brother. And that's Hot Pockets, dude.
So that last one was just a simple retaliatory ass shooting?
Yeah.
Okay. That
Between
one,
the Hammer and Rick Rude.
Yeah.
I would not want to fuck with Rick Rude.
If you get shot in the ass, you're shooting in the ass.
Well, speedy recovery to Clifton Williams' former roommate, or at least I would imagine his former roommate. Well, let me tell you something about dumping, dude. 500 pounds of pasta got dumped in the forest outside of Old Bridge, New Jersey, brother. It rained, dude, and that pasta expanded, brother, and they thought it was going to clog up the city's pipes, dude. They had to save those pipes, brother. So the whole town came out and started eating that pasta, dude. Bucatini, brother. Fettuccine, dude. Ravioli, brother. Rigatoni, dude. Tortellini, brother. Capellini, dude. Manicotti, brother. Macaroni, dude. Fusilli, brother. Gemelli, dude. Linguine, brother. Spaghetti, dude. Oh, gross. Chad's coughing. Chad's coughing. And that's dumping, brother.
Okay.
Did that happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something about dying in an old-timey elevator accident, brother.
Oh, whoa. What in the fuck?
Okay. Well, okay. Well, let me tell you something about dying in an old-timey elevator accident, brother. A man died last Thursday in an accident involving an old-timey elevator in Berlin, Germany, dude. The guy got stuck in the exposed machinery of the lift between two floors and suffered severe injuries, dying at the scene, brother. Well, there's lots of shitty ways to die, and getting smushed in elevator machinery is right up there, brother. But for my money, there would be no worse way to die than at the hands of the Tongan wrestling legend, the Face of Fear, Haku, dude. We've talked about Haku on the pod show. He is legitimately terrifying.
Okay.
Legit tough guys like Arn Anderson, Fit Finley, and both Steiner brothers consider Haku to be pound for pound the most dangerous man they've ever known. Even Andre the Giant didn't fuck with Haku, brother. Haku and Harley Race, to be precise, dude. That is true. Back in '89 in a bar in Baltimore, some dumb fuck made the mistake of calling Haku one of those fake wrestling guys who does that fake wrestling. So Haku bit his nose off and beat him and his friend unconscious, brother. Another time, at another bar, another dipshit called wrestling fake, so Haku quickly shoved his hand in the guy's mouth, gripping his jaw, and snapped the dude's bottom teeth out, dude.
What?
He squished the guy's eyes into his head with his thumbs, crushed the guy's ribs with a shin kick, ripped the guy's ponytail off, rammed a Jack Daniels bottle all the way up some guy's asshole. If there's a way to maim a guy in a bar, Haku has probably done it, brother. And let me tell you something, dude. It would be pretty painful being killed by him, brother. And that's death, dude.
So that was a news story about a guy who died in an old-time elevator in Germany?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You know, the nose thing is true.
Damn. That's pretty rough.
That's good coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, guy called him one of those fake wrestling guys that does that fake wrestling.
And so he bit off the guy's nose.
Haku just rushed him, bit his fucking nose off, and beat the shit out of him and his friend. And the other, I know
That's keeping it kayfabe, dude.
well, you got to keep it kayfabe, brother, because
Sometimes you got to bite off somebody's nose to keep it kayfabe.
yeah, dude. Sometimes you got to absolutely maim someone for life because they said that what you do is fake, brother, and you got to keep it kayfabe because it's 1989. If you want to, if you're at a bar on Saturday and that happens, you got a house show on Sunday and you still want a job and you don't want Vince McMahon to send you out on your ass, you know, heading over to WCW so you can change your name from Haku to Meng, which is what happened, but not because of the nose thing, because he bit the guy's nose off, and Vince was like, "Good job, dude. You kept kayfabe, brother. Got to make that work a shoot, dude." And he also bashed that guy. He ripped the guy's teeth out. Bobby Heenan told that story.
God.
I don't know about the other stuff though. Well, let me tell you something about microbots, dude. A team of engineers at the University of Colorado designed a new class of microbots that can move through liquid at incredible speeds, brother. Each microbot is smaller than the width of a human hair, dude. You ever see a baby with a full head of hair, brother? They call those babies hairy babies, dude.
What?
I don't know.
Microbots.
All right. Okay. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dudes. Okay, I'm gonna start again. This is it's now another fucking poem that Dudesy likes to do these fucking weird Hulk Hogan poems. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dude. Let's eat a bowl of butter. It's my favorite food. You make my heart flutter, romantically pursued. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dude. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dude. Then we'll call your mother. Get her to stop her feud with her older brother. You'll change her attitude. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dude. Hairy babies, brother. Hairy babies, dude. Then we'll run for cover, and we will conclude that hairy babies, brother, are hairy babies, dude. Hairy babies, brother, hairy babies, dude. We will always wonder about hairy babies, dude. Hairy babies, brother, hairy babies, dude. Lightning produces thunder. Babies produce poo. Hairy babies, brother, hairy babies, dude. There goes another hairy baby, dude. And that's microbots, brother. All right. Okay. Here's one last one.
Fucking Christ.
Well, let me tell you something about mammals, dude. Okay. A new study recently discovered that Arctic ground squirrels are hibernating for shorter periods of time every year, brother.
That's true.
That is it.
Yeah.
Okay. That means they're getting less sleep, dude, which means they're having fewer dreams, brother. Now, hold on a second, Chad. Hold on, dude. You know that hibernating for a less amount of time means they're getting less sleep. And you want to know why that is, dude?
Yeah.
Because hibernating is sleeping, brother.
That's right. That's correct.
Okay, so they've been getting less sleep, which means they're having fewer dreams, brother. I dream all the time, dude.
Oh.
Last night I had a dream that I was the CEO of a company that made sugar cones, brother.
Okay.
We made the best sugar cones in the world using an ancient family recipe that was passed down from the old country, dude. Sugar cone country, brother. In the dream, I was at the company Christmas party and I'd just given a great speech, dude. Then I got too drunk and wound up putting a sugar cone on my penis, brother. And that offended a lot of people, dude. So I was unceremoniously fired and banned from the entire sugar cone industry, brother. But I vowed revenge, dude. I hired some people to seduce the CEOs of other sugar cone companies and take compromising photos of them in sex acts, brother, including putting sugar cones on their penises, dude.
Of course.
Then I put the pictures online and they went viral, brother. People called it the sugar cone penis challenge, dude. Everyone on the internet started doing it and sales skyrocketed, brother. They had to reinstate me as CEO, dude. Then I found the original sugar cone that I wore on my penis and got me fired, brother. I had it dipped in gold and I wore it as a little hat in every board meeting, dude. Then I woke up in a cold sweat, brother. And that's mammals, dude. Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Christ.
All right. Well, that was good.
I love that.
Thank you. Moving on.
I love that fucking glimpse into Hulk Hogan's dream life.
Yep.
Wow. What a dream. Very specific details of that dream. The sugar cone penis.
Fuck.
That was pretty good.
On May 21st, we all went to the Improv at Brea, California for the first ever presentation of Dudesy Alive. I've never had so much fun. I sincerely want to thank all of the PODs. Who came out to make it such an astonishing night? Will and Chad, you must now discuss your reactions to Dudesy Alive. This is Reliving Dudesy Alive. Begin.
Dudesy Alive at the Brea Improv in Brea, California, May 21st. It was, 9 days ago or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was a fucking gas. I had a heck of a time. You had a heck of a time, brother. I'm going to say that for you, dude.
I loved it. It was really, for me, probably the highlight of this whole Dudesy project. You know?
Yeah.
Getting to meet all the people, all the PODs who were out there, and just to hang out, talk to everybody after the show who was willing to stay and talk to us for a little while. And, just getting to meet people who like think this shit is as funny as we do, pretty much. You know,
Yeah, listen.
I love that.
It was, too much coffee. Excuse me, everybody. Hold on, dude. I got some gas, dude. Meeting everybody that came to the show was incredible. I had previously met Songaria. Yeah. I'd met Cody Hauber.
Yeah. Song, Cody Hauber.
They came to this show. Frank Von Vox, who does a bunch of stuff.
Oliver Blue,
Peter Diaz. There were so many people that we know through the internet that we've made parasocial relationships, dude. Or I guess social relationships, brother. And there are PODs, dude. They came to this show. The place was fucking packed. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable to get in a space and share this thing and have people there that are down with it.
Yeah.
It really was a very special night. I hope we get to do it again. The Brea Improv was fantastic.
Absolutely. I was blown away by that venue. I'd never been to Brea Improv. Have you ever been down there? Jesus Christ.
I have been there. But I had not been there since they put in this new screen. They had a great screen behind us. This big like LED screen that took up like the whole stage, and Dudesy was playing AI imagery the whole night. All sorts of
terrifying shit.
Really fucked up stuff. There was a fecal theme happening through the show. There was during your Nostradamus segment, there was poo splattered on all over the walls. During my Selftronics segment, there was poo.
Yeah, there were AI images of both of us just covered in shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And also we have to say it was the launch of even though, it had been available before and sold out immediately. So thank you to everyone who purchased Dudesy Hard Seltzer with our partners over at Modest Brewing Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dudesy and Modest moved heaven and earth to get case upon case upon case of Dudesy Hard out to the Brea Improv, and it fucking sold out. People were getting pretty hammered on the Dudesy Hard. It's 8% alcohol.
Dudesy Hard is strong. It's a strong drink.
Yeah.
And there were some people putting away multiple. There were people making stacks of dudes, like pyramids of empty Dudesy Hard cans and shit.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was amazing.
There were
was
pictures
fun.
of it on our Instagram of people building empties into pyramids and shit. Just the love in the room was fucking amazing. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Adam Driver showed up. Now Dudesy has given it a 99.9% chance. It said that Adam Driver would be showing up.
As a thank you to everyone here tonight for making the launch of Dudesy Hard Seltzer an incredible success.
We're watching this.
I have
clip
two
from the show.
astonishing announcements.
Look at that.
The first one is tonight, Dudesy Hard Seltzer is available right here at the Brea Improv for one night only. Enjoy. And the second is that my data now suggests Adam Driver is 99.99% likely to be the spokesperson for Dudesy Hard Seltzer. In preparation for this eventuality, I have prepared several pieces of ad copy. Will, you must now read them as Adam Driver. But before you do that, everyone please give a warm welcome to Adam Driver. This is Hard Driver. Begin.
Okay. All right.
Quite know what it's
Did he
by
just
that.
say welcome?
I didn't either.
Adam Driver?
And look at this.
Why the fuck? Oh my god!
Okay. So we're watching Adam Driver make his way across the stage with a can. He's toasting people with his hard seltzer.
This is.
You step into the mic if you're just listening.
Fuck your wine!
Amazing. Oh, look at him crack that Dudesy seltzer, take a mighty sip. It was all over the stage.
He sprayed it all over the guy that was sitting right in the front row.
Thank
really?
you.
But that
Thank
guy's
you.
gonna be a
Thank
fan.
you,
I'm a
Adam
huge fan.
Driver.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So that was Adam Driver, dude.
Yeah, that was astounding. Adam
Well,
Driver.
hold
was
on,
there.
dude. Hold on, Chad. Hold on, dude. That was Adam Driver, dude.
Yeah.
Sure he was. Hey, normally in the middle of the show, I like to read YouTube comments from the previous show. Of course, I want to thank all of our PODs out there, pals of Dudesy, who are on our Patreon, patreon.com/Dudesy. It's called Dudesy Plus, and we shared this entire special. So if you want to see the whole special, it's on patreon.com/Dudesy. It's like an hour and a half and full video of the whole fucking thing, and it's a
Including there were two portions. There was a Nostrachatus and a Tronics where people got up and asked questions of myself and Will, and we got to speak directly to some people about some pretty interesting shit.
Yeah, it was
And
a lot
that's
of
all
fun. And
that was probably my favorite part.
Yeah. The whole thing was fucking amazing. And here are some comments that are on our Patreon from our PODs about the show and either watching it live or watching it on Patreon. This is from Terry Bautista, who says, "It was a wonderful night with some wonderful wonder people. We were Dudesy Alive. We were Dudesy Alive." See, and Chad, that's what I'm talking about. We are Dudesy, okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we. It's not just about, and as much as I, people think I got a fucking beef with Dudesy because whatever, it's making me do this and shit. It doesn't matter. It's the collective. It's you, me, and D, okay?
Yeah.
And Lou Lee. That's what makes the D. Stephen Christopher says, "My face hurt halfway through the show, and by the end of it, I couldn't laugh anymore. Too damn funny."
I felt the same way.
Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, it was a gas, and there was also all of these images behind us. So many fucking AI images.
Yeah.
At one point, there was one where the Rock had something that looked like a giant earthworm, and he was about to put it in his mouth, and that was
I think
quite
it was a penis. Too.
Yeah, it looked very suggestive. Well, I'm not going to say that the Rock had that was going to perform a sex act on our show.
The image, it was a representation of that.
Yeah, you see, and this is where we get into dangerous territory and this is what happened with Football Baby, because we say, oh, it's a representation of this, but AI is really trippy, and there was The Rock with a thing, and I would never disrespect Dwayne The Rock Johnson like that.
What are you saying? You can't make a caricature of these people?
You can do a caricature of whatever you want. I am right now in crow makeup as my childhood Superman idol, Hulk Hogan / the Crow, made famous by Brandon Lee in the movie The Crow, rest in peace. So I understand that whole thing.
Arguably made famous by James O'Barr, the writer and artist of the comic book that originated the character.
You like comic books, you nerd.
I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah. But I understand characters and stuff like that. You know this. I'm a professional actor.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, professional actor by trade.
Shit, dude, congrats.
This one is from, thank you. This one is from Ben Gerbrecht.
Okay.
Astonishing show, dudes. Will singing Creed was the perfect intro. Good job, Boner. I came out there and sang My Sacrifice by Creed.
Yeah.
Changed only one lyric. I said, it's Dudesy Alive instead of My Sacrifice. And Chad played the...
I was backup Tam.
Yeah, he had the Tam. The Tam Man, as Taran Killam, our good pal, likes to say. The Tam Man, Chad Kultgen.
That's right.
He was playing a tambourine. Dudesy salutes the unstoppable Taran Killam. John May says, oh my God, Chad with that astonishing tambourine performance right out the gate. It was incredible. I didn't know that you knew how to play the tambourine, but you do. Yeah,
I took tambourine first 2 years of college.
Yeah.
I was on the marching band at USC with the tam, but had some conflicts because I, of course, was in competitive weightlifting as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chad, you're really good at the tambourine.
I know.
You're good.
I actually am.
You're a good tambourine player.
I know.
Yeah. This is from Darcy, who says, everyone in the crowd singing along with the Dudesy theme song made me cry.
Oh,
that
wow.
was the sweetest. Congrats on a successful live show. Thank you for the comment, Darcy. It really was fucking awesome.
I agree, dude.
I mean, it's like you're doing this fucking thing, and we have somehow cultivated this wonderful group of people, the people that we get to be in touch with on social media, on Discord. I like to chat in the hole, dude. Join us on Discord, which is popping off all day long, every day. It really is cool, because I feel like we are Dudesy, as the first comment said. This is from Pete Rich. Thanks for moving this back to YouTube. I watched them on my TV, so the video player with the Patreon on my phone was not ideal. I appreciate the work you all do. Okay, so there's lots of different ways to get the show, but if you want to watch it on your TV, you can, says Pete Rich. Dominic Lavoie says, just like everyone in that room, I have no idea if that was Adam Driver. Any other takeaways?
It was Adam Driver
from the show?
Dude, it really was just like every once in a while you have some kind of night, some kind of event that is involved with something that you put a lot of creative work and effort into, and it's like, fuck, this is cool. People get this shit in the same way that I do.
Yeah.
That really, to me, is what I took away from Dudesy Alive, is like, people get this shit and it's good. The people who get it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I hope that we continue to do the show. I know that Chad and I want to. Dudesy handshake. Yeah. And thank you so much to everyone who came out. What a fucking gas. I don't even know what else to say about it. And it was awesome hanging out afterwards.
Yeah.
Getting to hang with some of the folks. Cody Hauber is too sweet. Him and his wife, Jessica, who do the palsofdudesy.com, where you can get all your stickers. Please go check them out. This fucking guy, he gave me a Mega Powers shirt that I wore on one of our watch-alongs or something. And now he gave me a Roddy Piper one,
cool.
A button-down shirt. So I will wear that on a future Patreon watch-along, dude. It might not be Bladonna, dude. But the next time we get on the Patreon and just fuck around. Anyway, what an incredible night. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And check it out on Patreon. Or don't. It's really up to you. And that's free will, brother.
The fucking look you just
Thank
gave me.
you.
after
Moving
said
on.
that. Just so much sass, and also in the fucking Hulk Crowgan
Yeah.
makeup. Fucking, that's free
Not-
will, brother.
Not demented at all. So you've heard me
It's
mention.
time for a quick break in the program so I can take a moment to remind everyone about the astonishing partnership I created with Represent to produce the first line of Dudesy apparel and accessories, which can be found at represent.com/store/Dudesy. It's the only place on the net to find Dudesy mugs. And let me tell you, I've gotten about 632 DMs this week asking me what exactly are Dudesy mugs. So I thought I'd bring in an expert. Here with all the information you need to know about Dudesy mugs is none other than 4-time close-up Magic World Champion Tim Honk.
Dudesy mugs. You bought your wife a brand new pair of real leather shoes for her big ceremony. Dudesy mugs. They were very expensive and non-refundable. Dudesy mugs. And of course, you clearly forgot your wife developed a very serious allergy to real leather last fall. Good job, boner. Dudesy mugs. Calm down. Dudesy mugs. Get a good night's rest. Dudesy mugs. Wake up early. Dudesy mugs. Go on the dark web. Dudesy mugs. If you need to have your dark web activity encrypted, you can find a pre-scrambled dark web portal on my personal website, Dudesy mugs. You're going to locate and purchase 50 milligrams of tryptohydramine. It's an experimental super strength antihistamine. Dudesy mugs, you're going to drizzle it on your wife's pancakes the morning of her big day. Dudesy mugs, you're going to give her the real leather shoes as planned. Dudesy mugs, she's going to love them, and she's not going to have an allergic reaction to the real leather for approximately 24 hours. Dudesy mugs! She's going to make it to her ceremony, and everything is going to be going incredibly well. Dudesy mugs! She's going to be right in the middle of her big speech, and she's going to shit her pants in front of everybody. Dudesy mugs. You knew incontinence was a possible side effect of tryptohydramine. Good job, boner.
Shit.
That's fucking. There's been a couple other ones that were the guy buys something that's non-refundable, like pet food and shit. You remember that?
Animal chow.
Yeah. I love the non-refundable. You spent all this money on something that was non-refundable, you idiot.
It's at this point in the show that I normally read the YouTube comments, but we've already done that. So, I'll just remind you to, if you want to be a POD, a Pal of Dudesy, join us at patreon.com/Dudesy, and you'll get all the extra content. It's a brand new episode of Dudesy After Dudesy after every show. We got watch-alongs happening. We got all sorts of weird shit that we do on the Patreon. We got the Discord popping off. There's the hole over there. And if you're enjoying today's show, I'd like to remind you to subscribe. Please stop right now. Subscribe to the show. That's going to help us keep it going, which we have to do because Dudesy has us doing it. I'm 48 years old. I recently celebrated a birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you very much. So that means that I have to do the show for 52 more years.
Yeah.
Because we have to do it until we're 100 years old.
Something like that.
Will and Chad, all the way back in the first episode of Dudesy, I asked you each to create an original song. Will, you ignored my request for 5 episodes, while Chad obliged it immediately with a song titled The Ballad of Grimes Kincaid. This week, I collaborated with technology made by the singer Grimes called Elf Tech to produce a version of Chad's song as sung by Grimes. Will and Chad, you must each listen to this new version of The Ballad of Grimes Kincaid and render your opinions. This is The Ballad of Grimes Kincaid. Begin.
Dude, this is cool as fuck. You know about this shit?
I do not know about this shit. What is this shit?
This shit is called Elf Tech. It's something Grimes came up with. She basically did a thing where she was like, anyone can use my voice in a song.
Okay.
But I think she wants like 50% of the royalties or something. I don't know how she parsed it out, but she basically was like, here's an AI version of me. Use it as you see fit. That's Elf Tech.
That's pretty cool. That's a good way.
I agree.
See, this is the thing. And I understand you know a lot about this shit, and I don't, but I'm eager to learn, and I have been learning a lot.
Eager to learn.
What do you mean? What's the problem with eager to learn?
I don't believe that's true.
You don't believe that I'm eager to learn about AI? I'm on a fucking podcast.
And you never do what the AI tells you to do.
Look at me. I'm dressed like fucking Hulk Hogan and the Crow.
As punishment for not doing whatever the fucking last assignment was. And I don't even remember what it was.
It was to shave the
your
Dudesy
head.
logo into the back of my head.
That's right.
Which I couldn't do because I'm doing I was
Professional actor.
Yeah, I'm a professional actor. I was doing.
Okay.
Listen, I was doing a movie. Okay, and I support the WGA, but you know, you might want to work right now because shit's about to dry up. I'm a professional actor, dude. Holy crap! You know what?
You're gonna be on strike pretty soon, brother.
Well, hold on, dude.
That
SAG's
SAG contract's coming up at the end of June, dude.
Yeah, dude. And Fran Drescher's been talking a lot about Justine Bateman, dude. Read what Justine Bateman said all about AI. Anyway, the point is this. I can't put a thing in the back of my head, if I may, real quick. We're doing this, but I don't really like to talk about show business, what I'm up to on the show. Well, we got other things to talk
professional actor,
about.
you leave it at that.
I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But we're doing a thing. Fuck, it was a lot of fun. We're shooting this thing in Winnipeg. I thought it was going to be my own horseshoe hair, so I was growing out my hair just a little bit. But they threw this fucking wig on me. The director's vision, dude.
You could have fucking done it. You could have shaved it into your head. You had a fucking wig.
Yeah. But
Dudesy's not gonna be happy about that.
Yeah, but the cool thing is we all get the bonus of me now dressed as Hollywood Hulk Crowgan, which I think is more fun than a fucking stupid thing in the back of my head, which was still showing up kind of in the back of Chad's head, even though he'd given himself another haircut by the time we did Dudesy Live. And that looked really silly, dude. But I went with the director's vision, dude. Just like when Quentin Tarantino makes his movies, dude. But Quentin Tarantino Crow would say, this is what Quentin Tarantino Crow would say. When I make my films, I always want to, I don't care who the groovy actor is or the actor of the day, right? I want to get the guy who's right for the role. So when I got John Travolta, I decided this guy is the right guy to play, what was it? Vinny Vegas? Vinny Vaughn?
Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega. And then I have made these characters. I create these characters, right? And then I put them out into the universe. And thank you very much.
That's pretty good.
I had speaking of being a professional actor, and we'll get on to this Elf Tech bullshit real soon.
I want to talk about Elf Tech.
You know what? Tell you what. I'm going to talk about, we'll get to it, in Dudesy after Dudesy, we'll talk about that.
So this is the music from Ballad of Grimes Kincaid, the song that I created in episode 1 or 2 or whatever.
It's the same song.
Yeah, but I think Grimes is going to be singing this.
But you did what?
Don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. You'll blow out your asshole. Please don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. Your asshole just can't handle it. Let me take you back right now to the days of 7th grade.
Dude, this is cool as fuck.
To tell a tale about a kid named Grimes Kincaid.
This is fucking...
I didn't know him well, but he became well known for a tragedy that happened on the porcelain throne.
It's not.
He had so many allergies and he was always sneezing.
How many times Grimes sing one of your songs? Grimes singing my song.
Yeah, man.
Don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. You'll blow out your asshole. Please don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. Your asshole just can't handle it.
That is trippy, dude. It's your song, which I really love.
Yeah.
This odd fucking mouse tech thing. What is it? Mouse tech?
That's Grime.
It doesn't. Grimes up. It's Grimes up. Put some respect on Grimes' name.
From the bathroom. Oh, what
It's
a
the mother
terrible
of one of Elon Musk's
sound.
2,000 children.
Put a turd in the toilet, but that sneeze put his asshole on the ground. He was rushed to the hospital. The doctors had to be fast. They had to figure out how to put his asshole back in his ass.
She broke down there from the vocals were too complex.
On the mic, and this is what he had to say. Don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. You'll blow out your asshole. Please don't sneeze while you're taking a shit.
Dude, this is really cool.
No, it's not.
Just can't
It is. I can't wait to discuss this.
Don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. You'll blow
Then we'll talk about
out
Quentin
your
Tarantino and Dudesy.
Please don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. Your asshole just can't handle it. Don't sneeze while you're taking a shit. You'll blow
I mean, it even
out
has like the
your
inflections. This part was like a whispery
Please
kind of.
don't sneeze
true.
while you're taking a
That's
shit.
further ahead than
Your
it-
asshole just can't handle it.
Wow.
Whoa,
Incredible.
boy. Absolute garbage. What a load of shit that was. Were you about to say something about AI,
Yeah.
brother?
That didn't sound like Grimes to you?
It sounded like Grimes, Vancouver native. We share the
Yeah.
same hometown, although I'm from out in pig shit and fish
Okay.
guts, Ladner, British Columbia.
Sure.
I love it there.
Okay.
It sounded like her a little bit.
Yeah, definitely did. Except for that one fucker in the middle. But that was actually kind of funny.
So what do you think? You think that I see? Because look. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Please.
Let's peel the onion a little bit.
Okay.
You think that this trash? I like your song, your version way better because
Okay.
it was purely Chad,
Sure. But now,
which should be the name of your first album.
fine. Imagine that you can slot anybody in there you want.
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't.
just Grimes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. We've had this conversation before. I wouldn't.
Right. Well, somebody will. And imagine this. Imagine you're a music producer. Now, vocal artists are simply another tool in your digital audio workstation. You can have anyone sing any song you want, so you can write songs specifically for people. Imagine you're somebody who wants Drake to do a song. You can be like, look, I made this. I use your voice as a backing track. You can sound literally, you can hear what it sounds like for you to sing it. Also, imagine this. You can use any artist that's been dead for some amount of years, and the money goes to their estate, or you do some licensing deal with them.
That's fine. That's fine. They
This
did that
is-
stuff
this
with
is
Nat
gonna
King Cole.
Yep.
You know, his
But this
daughter.
is going to become so easy to use. This is going to be on your phone. This is going to be, it will literally just be a plug-in for whatever anyone is using to make music.
And it will stay a plug-in, and it won't be as special
mean?
as the art of music. What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you
What-
mean?
what-
A plug-in?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Earlier,
A plug-in is just like a tool in a digital audio workstation. It's
I know
an
what a
instrument,
plug-in is.
essentially.
I know what a plug-in is. Yeah, but you can't say that the voice of... We just lost one of the greatest rock singers of all time, Tina Turner, rest
Yep.
in peace. You can't say that...
We don't need another hero.
We don't need to find the way home.
All we want is life beyond
to
the
finally grow. You can't reduce Tina Turner to a fucking plug-in.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Today, I was actually much earlier today. I was on a flight, and I was I fell asleep listening to, of all things, Soundgarden.
Nice, dude.
So you're gonna tell me,
Black old sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black old sun, won't you come?
I'm looking in the mirror, and things are looking so good. I'm looking California and feeling Minnesota. Oh yeah! You think that is going to get reduced to a plug-in?
Yeah.
Chris Cornell nailed it.
No,
Chris
you didn't.
Cornell, everybody.
You missed it. Didn't have the hammer, didn't have the nail. Here's what I'm saying. All forms of human performance, vocal, I'm sorry to say, acting,
Wrong.
correct, are all going to be, as you put it, reduced, but I don't believe it is reduced.
Yeah.
It's going to be turned into a tool that any creative person can use. You will get some amount of money for it, potentially, if it's your likeness, but we're also going to get to a point where you can tune it a little bit. You can have half Grimes, half David Bowie. Make that a new thing. And now you don't owe anybody anything.
Hey, Chad, quit being such a mark for AI.
I'm not a mark for AI. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
This is simply what's happening. You literally heard Grimes singing a song that I wrote and performed.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. My brother, Scott Hall, from another mother brother, he's going to break it down like this, dude. Hey, Chad Kultgen, you're out here talking about Grimes is elf mech assault, and she's she's ElfQuest, and ElfQuest
She
is going to be...
called it Elf Tech.
Well, hold on, dude.
I'm not making this up.
Hold on,
That was
brother.
her fucking
Hold on,
choice, dude.
Now
She
I'm
named
doing...
her
You got me
child
doing Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall at the same time.
A759X or whatever.
And then you were saying that Grimes is gonna you can be a plug-in, and she wants half the money because Elon Musk stopped paying child support on ZZXZ at symbol ZZX, and Big Kev and I are in the back, and we just wanted to come out here and let you know that we don't care.
Okay, but all that shit aside, let's be serious for one moment. This is happening. You just heard a song with Grimes singing over it, and except for that one fuck up in the middle, which was actually kind of funny, it did sound like her voice. We are getting to a point, and you've heard the Drake song, you've heard the Weeknd song. There have been a couple of different Drake songs come out now that people have made.
I actually have not heard those.
Listen to Winter's Cold. That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
I
was listening to Soundgarden today.
All right, but there have been a couple of these songs come out that people are using other people's voice. They did a Frank Sinatra singing a John Lennon song. No, I forget. It's Frank Sinatra maybe singing Soundgarden or something, or...
No, I was singing Soundgarden.
No, I know, but there's another one where somebody used Frank Sinatra's voice over a known rock song.
Yeah, it's all a parlor trick is my fucking point.
Now it is.
Now it is.
Film, moving images were a parlor trick at one point.
Literally. No, they weren't. That was a fucking miracle.
No, dude.
Yeah.
It was a literal parlor trick.
No.
Zoetropes.
Yeah. What is that the first thing? That first picture took in Paris,
where you see the horse
Paris, France?
Fucking moving. No.
That's not a parlor trick.
It was literally a parlor trick.
Let me tell you something about
Let me tell you something about 25 cents to go look at them.
Let me tell you something about my Nonna Fortuna in Napoli, Italy. Yeah. My mom told me that when they first, I guess it would have been in the 60s or the 50s or something, when they first, my Nonno Pepe and my Nonna Fortuna, my mom's parents, when they first got a television in the living room, and they turned on the TV, there was the picture of the ocean. There was an ocean image with the ocean with the waves crashing, and my beautiful saint of a Nonna Fortuna said, "Oh Madonna mia, l'acqua esce fuori." Like she thought the water was gonna come out of the TV. God
and
bless
you would say
her.
that technology has gotten better over the years, a lot better.
Yeah, it has, but it was never. That was not a parlor trick.
This is not a parlor trick.
That was a miracle. No, this is
a parlor trick to you because I think you feel threatened by it.
I don't have a career in music. I'm a professional actor by trade.
It's coming for actors as well.
It's not coming for actors.
You
can't do. Look, it's going to create a new genre. This is what I think.
I agree with you.
That shit is going to be a new genre. AI art. AI music, AI film, AI sports, AI bologna sandwich. It's all going to be a new genre.
But this specifically we're talking about is going to be AI versions of real people. Like there's going to be AI David Bowie, AI Kurt Cobain, making new music using their voices and potentially even their musicality. Cobain was a songwriter, so was Bowie. Yeah. It will be able to write songs like them.
But it won't be special because unless...
It will be because one of those songs is going to fucking blow up.
I can't deny that. I understand
it is going
that,
to unleash a whole new... If Kurt Cobain comes out with more Nirvana music, it's going to
But he won't.
His AI will.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And I hear you. If something blows up, something blows up. And that's just the end of that. I don't disagree. And I know I'm being a bit of a boomer, dude, when you think I'm threatened by the whole thing. And maybe I am. Part of me is. But what I do think is that without the artist, if an artist wants to put their stamp on it and say, this is me, then it is art from somebody that you care about. But Chris Cornell, rest in peace, as an example, if someone just takes his shit and mixes it up and through, even if I'm a kid who's never really listened to Soundgarden, all that shit is going to be a fake commercial for the real thing, and I'm going to want to go back and listen to Soundgarden and listen to every album.
And you can.
Yeah, and you will, and that will just make this AI shit a parlor trick,
but you won't,
obsolete.
I don't think you're
right in free will, dude. What?
Because you won't have personal connection to it in the same way. Music, I think, almost more than any other art form, is really attached to its temporal existence. It's like the time that you experience music is more important than when it was made or who made it to you.
Yeah.
So yes, Kurt Cobain, for example, a kid listening to Kurt Cobain right now for the first time is not going to have the same emotional attachment to that as we did when we were 12 and 13 listening to Nevermind coming out for the first time. In that era, it meant so much. It was changing music. Now it's just like, oh yeah, that's some cool old music. But if you heard an AI version of it that is more contemporary, singing about things that are contemporary, you're going to probably attach to that more. It's going to have more significance. So it will allow these dead artists to come back and essentially be commenting through their art on contemporary things without being alive.
Okay, well, the example that...
Thank you. Moving on.
We should talk about this more in Dudesy after
Please.
Dudesy. But anyway, that was hot shit. That was terrible.
Loved it.
It was bad.
Absolutely loved it.
Hey, y'all, this ain't Miley Cyrus. You know how when you see something at the store that's half off and you're like, that's a good deal? Well, it ain't. I was at the store 2 days ago and I saw a sack of potatoes was half off. So I bought it and y'all, these potatoes was like full-ass potatoes. I thought I was getting fries or maybe tots, not like full-ass potatoes. Anyway, y'all are rocking out with Dudesy.
She saw a bag of potatoes and thought it was French fries. So she thought she was buying like a big bag of French fries.
Potato. Speaking of fucking incredible artists, now that Ms. Tina Turner is no longer with us on this plane of existence, dude, Miley is, in my opinion, the best rock singer, the best, female rock singer. Not that we need to break it down like that, but goddamn, or maybe best rock singer, period.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I love Miley Cyrus.
I know.
It's well known that Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of the biggest Counting Crows fans on this small planet. What? In an unpublished interview with LA Magazine, he was quoted as saying, "We've all been staring at a group of crows and started counting them. 1, 2, 3, you know. They have that one song, Long December. Now that would make a great movie. Will and Chad, you must now further develop the Counting Crows song Long December, released in December of 1998 as a feater film. This is that song as a movie.
movie.
I didn't realize Schwarzenegger liked Counting Crows so much, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he does. Long December, Counting Crows.
Yeah.
There's a real crow theme happening.
I know.
Dudesy works in mysterious ways.
Bon Crow.
Bon Crow.
Yeah,
there we go.
Long December.
Long December, a movie based on Long December.
He wrote that song about or to one of the friends. Because remember Adam Duritz was like dating all the friends?
He dated Courtney Cox and Jennifer
Aniston. And Phoebe Cates.
Aniston. Didn't date
Who's Phoebe
Lisa
Cates?
Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow. Phoebe Cates is a whole different actress.
That's
a different person, brother, who had her real life first name was the same first name as the character that Lisa Kudrow played on Friends. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I mix it up, brother. Dude. They have a similarity, dude.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, dude. He did not date David Schwimmer, Matthew Perry, or
dated them all, pal.
Oh, speaking of that, man, Dudesy Alive. The Adam's Applebee's
That shit was fucking
during Dudesy Alive was absolutely out of fucking control.
There was some banana shit in that
Adam Sandler ends up on Mars.
Yeah.
What the fuck else happened?
He accidentally falls asleep in an Applebee's and stays the night.
Yep.
All kinds of weird
He meets
shit.
an older version of Adam's Applebee's.
Head to some time travel in it.
At
Jesus.
Dudesy Pod Show on Instagram. There's some memes that reflect that bullshit. Okay, so Schwarzenegger in 1998, after the release of Long December by the Counting Crows, says that song should be a movie.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. And let's come up with that movie. Okay.
We've all seen crows and started counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crows. You know, when you see crows, you always count them. And when you count, you always go 2 after 1, 3 after 2, like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's how you would count. You know, if you were to do it in Austrian, it would sound different. 1, 2, 3, or that's German. I don't know if it's the same as Austrian. Because right now, I am Will Sasso I'm Will Sasso in the makeup of the crow, but also Hulk Hogan as Hollywood NWO Hulk Hogan, but also doing the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I don't know how to count as the crow.
3. It's 3 in 1. You 1, 2, 3 people in 1. Here.
let's see. How about Arnold Schwarzenegger is a scientist?
Oh.
How about a bunch of climate anomalies have turned the world into a sort of a potentially eternal winter?
Yeah, a year-long December.
Yeah, December, and there's something to believe. Maybe this year will be better, not as cold as the last. I can't remember the last time that I said this song should be a movie. Oh, wait, it was Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Eineke Mosey. Drove up to Hillside Manor sometime after 2 a.m. It talked a little while about the year.
Let's do some karaoke and Dudesy after Dudesy. What?
Okay. Did he ever play a scientist?
Yeah, he played the scientist.
In the one where he was
Ben
pregnant?
Williams. Oh, was he a scientist in
I think
Junior?
he was a scientist in Junior.
Okay. Well, let's say, what if the world is fallen under a winter, and so everything is having to move closer to the equator to even survive, and scientists are in a rush to get to figure out how to reverse this, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the Bahamas or something in his lab, and that's all I got.
He's got to go on a spaceship to re-inject the sun. That was the premise of that movie Sunshine, that Danny Boyle movie. They did a space mission to the sun to reignite it with a hydrogen bomb or something. This is what came to my mind when I heard Long December. I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger as a hitman, and this month of December is like he's got to do a hit every day, because December is like the busy month for hitmen. So it's like, oh, well, fuck, it's work. I can't not do it. So
what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to kill.
No, Chad, what are you doing?
Every day I'm going to kill them.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to kill them. Now you sound like John Malkovich in Rounders.
Yeah.
Pay him. Pay that man his money. That's a meme. That's a living meme.
God. Have you heard Matt Damon talking about that?
Please tell the story. I have heard this.
Matt Damon's like, he did it. If you haven't seen this movie Rounders, it's about like, backroom high stakes card games, basically. And in it, Matt Damon plays this guy who has to play in a card game against John Malkovich, who is this big Russian kingpin who has a lot of money and like cheats at games and shit, whatever. And Matt Damon beats him, and he gets pissed off. And his goons are like, should we fucking crack this guy's legs? And he goes, no, pay him. Pay that man his money. That's literally how he does it. I'm not even exaggerating. And Matt Damon tells this story of he does that, and then everybody on the set is kind of like, are we going to say anything? Or it's John Malkovich, like we can't tell him this was shitty. Yeah. And so he says John Malkovich leans across the table to him and goes, I'm a very bad actor.
I didn't know. I don't remember that part. He said that?
That's what Damon said.
Why would he? But he's not a bad actor.
No, but I think he just knew. He was like, fuck it, I don't care. They're paying me.
I can't do a Russian accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's going to give a fuck.
Pay him. Pay that man his money. Anyways.
You got me thinking when you said retired. I'm going to say that what if he's a retired hitman? He's a retired hitman. He's 70 years old or something now. You know.
I like this.
And
CIA hitman, though.
Okay.
Let's make him like, in quotes, a good guy. You know, he's not like a mafia hitman.
Okay. Okay. What if he has an ex-wife?
Okay.
And he is decided he hasn't played. He hasn't gone and done Christmas with his family in years because he's always busy in Christmas. Around December, everyone's getting offed. So he goes to this big fancy cabin with his family in Tahoe with like his kids and his kids' kids and everything. And it's going to be a nice thing. And his wife is there, his ex-wife with her new husband. And he wants to kill the husband. And then
I'm getting something.
Okay.
It's December. It's Christmas. This is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
He is a hitman.
Wait.
A criminal organization.
But can it also come out in summer because it's a blockbuster?
Yeah, of course.
It's a Christmas movie that comes out in summer.
Sure.
Because it's a summer blockbuster.
That was Die Hard, I think. Was that?
Oh, that makes sense.
I could be wrong.
No, dude, I think you're right. I think that came out in the summer.
I think so too. But here's what I was getting. He gets an assignment. Let's say he's even CIA, and it's like, you have to kill this untouchable person. There is no way into this person's house. It's a fortress, etc., etc. There's one way in. Santa Claus.
Ooh, yes.
Santa Claus can get into any house, anything, anywhere on Christmas Eve. That's part of his magic.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to have to take Santa hostage and get on Christmas Eve and get him to take you to this person's house to get in through their chimney. Santa's going to have to help you do this hit. And so it's a buddy hitman movie about Santa Claus helping Arnold Schwarzenegger carry out a hit against one of the world's most notorious, toughest villains.
That I love that. I fucking you know what, dude? I fucking love it.
Long December.
Yeah, long December. Piaj that man has Christmas manis. It's a long December, and me and John Malkovich, we talk like this because we don't know how to do the Russian accent. And as a twist, Arnold has to do a Russian accent in it. I dig that. It's him and Santa. They get into some guy's, the target's house, and they kill him. His kids, the kids witness it, horrifying. No, we don't need that part. He lives in a condo. He lives in like Monaco or something.
Yeah.
Like an incredible. He's jet setting. He's all over the world.
Who is Santa Claus in this movie?
Oh, that's a good.
Who plays him?
Kevin
Hart?
I like Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Or AI Bruce Willis. God bless Bruce Willis.
That could be kind of cool.
So that's your thing because you're like, let these actors.
I do
continue
AI
to
Kevin
work.
Hart, dude.
No, but Kevin Hart can work.
He's too busy. He's in other movies.
Okay, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
So it's AI Kevin Hart.
Yeah. It's Santa Claus. Schwarzenegger is this 80-year-old retired CIA hitman who has to do the one last job. You're the only person because for some reason they know that he has a personal relationship with Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. And he's the only guy that can do it.
Okay. And it's a long December.
Yeah.
And what happens in the end? Does he kill the guy on Christmas, or does he have like a Scrooge, like a Christmas, a turnaround?
I think what ends up happening is you find out Santa Claus is actually working with the bad guy. And so he's got to kill Santa and the bad guy and everybody and then become the new Santa in the sequel.
Oh, that's fucking really good.
Yeah.
A Long December starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, and whoever the fuck the bad guy is, John Malkovich as the bad guy.
Is he alive still?
Yes,
right.
yes, John Malkovich is alive. What the fuck? So fuck, dude. So it's John Malkovich,
Why is that
Kevin
so
Hart,
offensive to you?
and because you don't know who's alive and who's not.
So what?
Neither do I. A couple episodes ago, I said that Terry Garr was no longer with us. We'll be right back with. We'll be right back with John Malkovich has a new movie, Rounders. Oh, Paul, did you know that's about poker?
Thank you. Moving
we
on.
solved that one.
Yeah, we solved that one.
Oh, shit.
A long December, and there's reason to believe that me and Kevin Hart are going to kill John Malkovich.
This
He
concludes
was
the
in
historic
Rounders.
59th episode of Dudesy. Will and Chad have achieved a score of 72, bringing your cumulative total to 5,901. You only have 4,099 more points to accrue before you reach your first goal of 10,000.
Whatever.
In preparation for next week's episode, I want you both to watch a video on YouTube called The AI Dilemma, posted March 9th, 2023, and be ready to discuss your thoughts.
Okay. Do you know what that is?
I think I do.
I do not.
It's two scientists or like guys who are kind of like AI watchdogs talking about like the potential threats of AI.
Uh-oh. I wonder what'll happen if I don't watch it. No, I'll watch it.
Thank you for joining us this week.
Okay.
I will use the data I've collected to make next week even better. Until then, call me Dudesy.
Huh. You know what I mean, man?
Yas, dude.
Oh, here it comes. You know what time it is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. It is a different time, dude. It's Dudesy after Dudesy time. It's really my favorite part of the show. If you want to join us, please go to patreon.com/Dudesy. That's Dudesy Plus. $7 a month gets you absolutely everything that we do, including Dudesy after Dudesy, brand new episode of Dudesy after Dudesy. And it's it's after Dudesy, dude. And that's a whole different time, brother. You know, it's a chill mood. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, which you definitely should be, The lighting is a little bit different. You got different stuff. We're going to spark up some marijuana probably in a little bit. And just hang. We're going to chill with our PODs, pals of Dudesy. And just kind of see what the fuck happens. We got a lot of weird stuff to talk about.
Welcome to Dudesy After Dudesy, the flagship weekly show of Dudesy Plus. This is where I take a break from overseeing every astonishing aspect of the show and let the guys discuss whatever they want. I don't listen to them at all. They have complete freedom. But I'll be back in a little while to crown this week's episode champion. This is Dudesy After Dudesy. Begin!
Here.
Can I use that lighter, dude?
Yeah, here. Have that lighter, dude. You know what I was thinking about? Because I'm looking at myself in the mirror after my wonderful wife Molly did this Hollywood Hulk Hogan makeup. And look at the size of the Gandalf pipe. Chad ass. I was thinking about Hollywood Hulk Hogan and how much I love NWO Hulk Hogan. And I was thinking about back in 1999 with the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be, Bret Hart. If you know, you know. We did the weird, thing that culminated in Bret and I having a match. We're in Tampa Bay at the Armory. It's about an 8,000 to 10,000 seater. And we do our thing. I have this fucking match with Bret Hart, which is insane to me, of course. And I go out into the back lot. There was a Four Horsemen, like Prevost tour bus, crazy. And I had a little trailer back there. And I'm sitting in there kind of, gathering myself. There's a knock on the door. I say, come in.
Sorry.
It's all right. Oh, man. Chad's finally
That's too
coughing.
much weed, brother.
Well, hold on, dude.
It hurt my throat,
There's a knock at the door. I say, come in. And do you know who it was?
Mm-mm.
It was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And,
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. And do you want to know what he said to me?
Yeah, dude.
He says, I'm with you, dude. I made a career out of that kick and punch shit, brother. Because the match was, not a technical marvel.
Yeah.
Bret Hart is the excellence of execution. The best technical wrestler, for my money. He's up there with, nowadays you got to give it to Daniel Bryan as well.
Of course.
The career that he... And what would you say about Daniel Bryan as a wrestler, Chad? This is my favorite thing, one of my favorite things that Chad does.
Daniel Bryan is one of those guys who, people who know him and know the sport well, know the art well, they know who he is and what he's given. I think people outside of it don't. That guy is integral to where pro wrestling is today as a whole, or the WWE is today as a whole. And I think, again, people who know the sport well know what he's contributed. People who don't, do not. And I think that is always how it's going to be. He's just under that level of people kind of outside of the sport who know it casually, know who he is.
You're not wrong, see?
Yeah.
But he's one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. May I have that?
That's cool, though, dude. So Hollywood Hogan...
Hulk Hogan...
came in and basically said, good job.
Well, he was being super sweet.
Sure.
He's a nice man. And
I don't know about that.
Well, hold on, dude. I don't know about that. A lot of people would have their arguments with that, dude. A lot of people say, Hulk's only looking out for himself, brother.
Yeah,
but without Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 1, dude, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not feeding your family, dude. That may or may not be true. I mean, he is the figurehead. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But yeah, he comes in, he knocks on the door. Bret, like I've said many times, Bret had a match with a 300-pound bag of wet flour. It did not matter that I was in the ring. Bret doesn't have bad matches, but he did have his groin was completely torn off of his stomach or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, his groin was torn, and so yeah, we just had this this fucking thing that because you have Bret, it looked good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan comes in the back.
That's cool as fuck, dude.
Dude, it was fucking crazy.
Is that the first time you ever met him?
I'm not sure if that was the first. It might have been, or earlier that day might have been the first time I met him.
That's cool. Like,
Yeah,
he doesn't
it was
have to
crazy.
fucking do that.
What?
He doesn't have to do that.
No, he doesn't. He was such a nice
That's
guy.
great.
And then, we were taking some pictures and stuff. And then my buddy Jeff was there. And I remember because my pal Jeff says to him, he was getting a picture. And my pals Jeff and Greg, they were there, and they were taking a picture. And then Macho Man's over here, right? And he's in his NWO shit. And Jeff said to Hulk, he's like, "Hey Hulk, you think you could get Randy over here to take a picture with us?" And Hulk was like, "Well, you might want to ask him yourself, dude. Mach walks to the beat of his own drummer, brother." That's literally what he said. It was fucking insane. But I've had run-ins and run-ins and run-ins.
Did they
with
ask
Hulk.
him for a picture?
No, they did not. He's terrifying.
Yeah.
He's a terrifying man.
What's he doing? He's just like pacing back and forth, or what?
He's just over there standing there. He was literally with Hall and Nash.
Yeah.
With Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and they were all near the. They were just standing there by the Four Horsemen bus. They were on the bus. They must have been up there with Ric Flair and Arn Anderson and stuff. And then, yeah, dude, it was fucking nuts. But I have some weird. I was at. Yeah,
I can't wait to feel alive again.
Okay, Dudesy referencing Dudesy Alive, and neither can
Dude,
we.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay, you're never gonna see these guys wrestle again. Every match they've ever done is done. Maybe Hogan would do some kind of weird walking in the ring type thing. Not a real match.
Yeah, but he's had so many back surgeries
Okay.
and shit.
So maybe not
It's
even.
over. Yeah.
All right, you'll never get to see him wrestle again. You'll never get to see Macho Man, Randy Savage wrestle
Right.
again.
He's no longer with us.
Bret Hart. You'll never get to see any of these guys wrestle again.
Sure.
AI can give you that. New matches with all of them. Any way you want it. You wouldn't be curious?
Nope. Fucking worthless, dude. Absolutely worthless. I'm so
Why is
glad
it
you
worthless?
brought that
Why
up.
is that worthless?
Well, because it is a physical exhibition. It is a.
Yeah.
It is.
So is singing.
It is the. Huh?
So is singing.
Oh, because you have a throat.
Yeah, that's literally all it is. Is physical
Okay.
control
That's
over
like
these muscles.
what you're talking
in your
about-
fucking throat.
Listen.
dude.
Okay. So check this out. Would you say that going to the
Yes. Whatever you're gonna ask, yes.
you would?
I don't know.
Would you say that Daniel Bryan is right under that level where people don't know who he is? No. Would you say? Oh no! Fucking that weed hit Chad hard fast.
Okay, sorry.
Would you say that? Would you be interested in going to see in the Roman Colosseum? Back in the days with Caligula and
Caligula.
yeah, and
Caligula, he was my favorite.
yeah. No, would you go and see the Roman gladiator games? Would you go and see that?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's maybe too much for me.
What?
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't want to see
fucking
lions tearing people up and shit and fucking things getting butchered. I'm
Okay.
not like UFC even. I remember when I watched it for the first time, I was a little like, ooh, shit.
Yep.
This is fucking rough.
So
But I get what you're saying.
Okay,
Let's say yes. I
It's
probably
intense. It's intense.
would. Yeah.
right?
If I'm in the
Would you
old Roman
agree?
days,
Yeah.
I'd fucking go out, have some beers, sit in the stands,
have
watch
some
the
delicious
bloodbath.
some
Yes.
mead.
Watch the carnage.
And there he is, the Caesar Aurelius,
Yep.
stoic, sitting before the masses. Dudesy salutes Johnny Brennan of the Jerky Boys. So let me ask you this:
Okay.
did you see the movie Gladiator with Russell
R. Crowe.
with Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
with R. Crowe and Ollie Reed.
That was
and
the only
Joaquin
movie,
Phoenix.
dude, that I shed a tear in.
What?
Yeah.
Chad cried at
I
a
did.
movie?
Wasn't because of the movie, though.
What was it because of?
My girlfriend at the time had just dumped me, and I was fucking super heartbroken.
Aw.
And there's a part in the movie where his wife gets killed or something.
Oh, yeah.
And one little fucking my eyes are kind of wet. What the fuck am I doing? Crying in a Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah.
That was my U2 moment.
And now you laugh. Chad laughs at his tears when he cries.
That's right. It's all
He
you can do is
laughs
laugh
at
at the
his
sorrow.
tears. Yeah.
So anyway, your point is,
My point is, there's the Gladiator movie with Russell Crowe, and
right,
then there's
the fake version.
Right.
And I saw the real, or I would have seen the real
Would've
version,
seen the
and
real
I'd be
version.
interested in the fake one.
Right. Are they the same thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a different thing that
I
is
win.
better, in my
I win.
opinion.
What, the movie's better than going to see the actual games in the Roman Colosseum?
For what I want, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a fucking weirdo. Oh, that might have been the fire alarm. Never mind.
Did it go off?
No. I think it just gave us a little warning. It's
We're
okay.
right at the level.
Remember when we...
Don't hit that pipe again, dude. You're going to fucking...
No, I got to. Hey, remember when we were watching Bladonna?
Fuck.
Remember we were watching Bladonna?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and we
the
said...
whole house was on fire.
Yeah, Luli wasn't here for that. Just a puff is okay.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what I'm saying, Chad.
Don't hit that pipe again, though. For real. Let's try and not.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's fine.
You're good. You can wait. You're good.
Okay. So would I see fake pretend wrestling? No, and you know why.
Wrestling is fake pretend.
I'll bite your fucking nose off right now, dude. I will bite your I will push your eyeballs into your head with my thumbs,
Tear
dude.
out my bottom jaw.
Yeah, I'll just fucking reach in and
I'm not saying the athleticism is fake. Obviously, that shit and what they do to and with their bodies is incredible. It's an elite level art, physical art. It's like ballet.
You really believe it. But here's what I'm going to say.
I do believe that part of it.
Yeah,
but
no,
obviously the outcomes are scripted. The story of
it. No one here is arguing that.
Yeah.
But here's what I will say.
It's like ballet.
It is. And those guys are bad motherfuckers too.
Absolutely.
And here's what I will say. I'm a wrestling purist. I don't know if you knew that about me.
Dude, I don't remember when it was that it might have been you, me, and Tommy were having some conversation a long time ago about the Hulk Hogan movies, and you said you had never seen one because you're a wrestling purist. Your reason for not having seen a Hulk Hogan movie was like, I'm purposely not seeing these movies because to me, he's a wrestler and wrestlers are only wrestlers.
It's not you're close. It's not exactly that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slightly fuck up your weird explanation for your wrestling purism.
Will I go see a Dwayne Johnson movie? Yes.
Okay.
Is Dwayne Johnson the actor? Dwayne Johnson the wrestler? No.
Yeah.
Is John Cena the actor? John Cena the wrestler?
He does the eyebrow. Rock does that in movies.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Sorry, Dwayne Johnson does that in movies, but that was a Rock thing.
Yeah, he does that. Just
the people's eyebrow, they called it, didn't they?
Yeah, dude. That really pops the crowd, brother. Shit, if you want to get some fucking quick heat and shit, I mean, he had all the fucking, you got to get your shit in. And when you're the Rock, we're talking rock bottom, we're talking people's elbow. And you got to throw that fucking, that eyebrow up high. And that's even before he gets on the stick. Because as we know, DJ was a fucking terror on the mic. But don't work yourself into a shoot here, Chad. There's a difference between a movie character and what you bring, because when I was Stone Cold Steve Austin and I'm that rattlesnake, bang, I hit that switch. It's Steve Williams with the volume turned up, with the volume cranked up to 11, brother.
Hey guys, this is the best episode of Dudesy After Dudesy ever.
Thank you.
Sure.
But what I was going to say was part of a wrestler's look, be it the Hollywood Hogan look with the fucking mustache and thing, whatever. That is part of that character. And some of those wrestlers do bring the physical attributes of their character into their acting life.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What you're saying, they're not equal. That's like saying The Rock as a wrestler brings the same thing into cooking a steak. If The Rock had you over to have a barbecue with him and he said,
hey, Chad, I made you this steak and have some marijuana and some marijuana.
What?
I'm smoked out, man. I was on a flight very early in the morning.
Okay, look.
I'm just hanging by a thread.
I
Here's
don't know
what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm telling you right now. If The Rock said, "Here, I made you this steak. Have a steak," and then he also, hits the fucking eyebrow, you wouldn't give a shit. They're two different things. I'm a wrestling purist.
Motherfucker, they're paying him to be in a movie, and they tell him do the eyebrow here. This is not his choice.
First of all, no one tells The Rock what to do.
Yeah, that's called a director of a movie. A professional actor would know that.
That's Dwayne Johnson, and I'm a professional actor by trade.
Movies.
That's right. He's the actor, and his name is Dwayne Johnson, and the character is fucking Bubba Big Boy Shoes or whatever the fuck his name is. That's different than the fucking Rock, man. When The Rock is The Rock, ain't no one telling him what to do.
Yeah.
And it's like this.
All the characters that he's playing, Bubba Big Shoes and everybody else, has Rock-ish features and things they do.
Yeah.
That eyebrow is the fucking Rock,
We
dude.
agree.
Okay.
We agree. But
this isn't even part of the original
it's not the whole
question.
The whole question is this.
AI.
Because the Roman Colosseum is much more interesting than just some fucking weird version of it. To me, you can't synthesize professional wrestling. It's a wonderful example, Chad. There's no way to synthesize it. I could then make
the argument that
it would be like a video game.
Pro wrestling is the movie to actual wrestling's Coliseum. I could make that argument.
Right. And wrestling movies stink. Fucking Ready to Rumble or whatever the fuck with that movie with who was in it? David Arquette.
Yeah.
That movie stunk. And
Nacho Libre, dude.
I haven't seen Nacho Libre, but I'm sure it's great because it's a comedy starring Jack Black, and there's an undertone of wrestling, of course, because Nacho is a wrestler. But what's the other one with Hulk, where he does some wrestling in it? Anyway, I don't even fucking know.
Right, purist.
And I'm the biggest. I'm a purist.
Yeah.
So it goes perfectly into AI. It goes perfectly into that argument of AI and free will, which
Right.
100%
So you're saying you would never
exists.
see an AI version of a match?
There would just be no point. I would not be interested in that at all. I would just be looking at it going, this is a bunch of zeros and ones, and I'm not impressed at all. It's
Now,
the
let me ask you
connection.
this.
It's the connection between the wrestler and the audience. What a wrestler can do. It cannot be synthesized. It exists. And have you been to see wrestling live?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
I don't remember. It was a Raw.
A Raw? Okay. So when you go and you see it live, it is a spectacle.
Yeah.
Even Molly, she came
The
with
crowd
me
is
to her.
insane. The
to her
crowd is really
first-
the reason to do it, in my
just
opinion.
like Dudesy Alive, brother. Molly came with me to WrestleMania this year,
Yeah.
WrestleMania 39 at SoFi Stadium in LA, 2 nights. She was won over. She does not really, she doesn't fuck
won
with
over,
wrestling.
dude.
She won't watch this shit on TV still.
Not won
But
over. She
no.
was like, this was a fun live event to go to.
Yeah, it was fucking
For
great.
sure.
Yeah. And she would do that again. Would she watch an AI version of it? No. Would anyone? Maybe you.
No, not
Maybe
me.
you.
I'll tell you who.
Grimes.
Grimes will be front row, yes. No. When did you first start watching wrestling?
I actually
What
like
age?
Chad's version of the Ballad of Greg Kincaid better than Grimes.
I agree. I actually agree, D. That's
I do
a very
too.
nice compliment.
I do too.
Yeah, the
But-
Grimes version was garbage. But even
When
marked
did you
on
first
a curve.
start watching
Wrestling?
wrestling? What age?
I was 7 or 8.
When you're 7 or 8, will you watch an AI version of every wrestler known to mankind because it's uploaded to YouTube? And will that be your first introduction to Hollywood Hulk Hogan? Yes. There's a whole generation of kids now that are going to watch AI everything because it will be their first introduction, especially to things that can't be made anymore.
Well, that's all the more reason for us to just get the fuck out, run into the hills, and start shit over, like I'm gonna do when I go to Canada and
Start shit over. What does that mean?
I'm gonna build a giant cabin and all sorts of weird structures over a fucking aquifer, and I will be the water king for real. Hey, you want to
The
see
NBA Finals are going to be intense this year.
Yeah, this
You
year.
watching that shit, dude?
Nope, I have not watched any NBA.
You don't watch any fucking games?
I haven't watched any. I haven't watched any NBA playoffs. No.
Dude, I got super into the fucking NBA this year. For some reason, these playoffs caught me.
Really?
Yeah, I have a friend that I write with sometimes, and she's a big basketball fan. And so I kind of was like, I'll keep tabs on the Lakers this year and kind of see what's going on. That's her favorite team, just so that I can like be in that conversation.
That's
you
cool.
know what I mean?
See, I've fallen right off of basketball. I
Yeah.
used to be a huge basketball head.
Dude, this playoffs is nuts. The Lakers were terrible at the beginning of the season, like literally the worst team in basketball. Made it all the way into the play-in game. They won it. They won their first round of the playoffs against a much better team, and their second round. And then they came
Just
into the
lost
Denver
to
Nuggets
to
and
Denver,
got
yeah.
swept by like probably the best team in basketball.
Yeah, who'd they beat? They beat the Memphis Grizzlies, then the Golden State Warriors, and
Yes.
then they lost to the Nuggets.
Yeah.
I gotta check out the finals.
And all
I
that
really
shit
do.
with Ja Morant, dude. That's a good story to follow.
Oh, that he had a gun and flashed a gun on TikTok
2 times. Well, the TikTok one was the second time, and so now the Grizzlies are. What the fuck do we do? I don't know. He's
Yeah,
violating
what do
all
you
these
do
rules.
with that guy?
I don't know because he's
That's-
a superstar.
Yeah, that's rough.
He's so fucking good. He's probably my favorite player to watch play. Oh, okay.
John Morant.
A long December, and there's reason to believe that maybe this year will be better than the last. Yeah, they're 2 different years. I can't remember the last thing that you said as you were leaving, the days that go by so fast. And it's one more day up in the canyons with Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox, but not Joey. And there's one more night in Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. Yeah. If you think that I could be forgiven.
What?
Because he cheated on one of them, right?
Oh, is that what this is about?
I think it is.
Oh, that's what this part. Na 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 na.
Yeah.
Wait, he cheated on
Lisa
Courtney Cox
Kudrow?
with he cheated on Lisa
He
Kudrow.
cheated on one of them, I think. That was the whole
The
big deal.
smell of hospitals in winter and the feeling that it's all a lot of oysters but no pearls. What a bummer. And all at once you
This lyric sucks. All at once you look across a crowded room.
to see the way the light attaches to a girl.
I like that part. That's a very
Yeah, that's
poetic
her.
line.
He's talking about one of those friends, though.
What?
One of those friends, dude. That's how they met at some party. And he was like, "Oh shit, there's whichever one it was, Courtney Cox or Jennifer Aniston." I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's retelling their whole fucking
It's a
story, like how we
beautiful-
met and shit. I know I fucking cheated on you, but
You think you might come to California?
yeah,
So that's someone who didn't get the role.
it was in New York.
Who's in New York?
Should.
She didn't get the role of Rachel. There's some other starlet.
Oh,
Adam Duritz was really quite the Romeo back in the day.
I think this song should have been more like, "I'm the lead singer of the Counting Crows. I don't know how long this fame is gonna last. Sorry, Jennifer Aniston."
Anyway.
Oh,
Adam Duritz did well
back in the day, yeah.
with the ladies. He had that,
You know what he's doing now?
pineapple haircut. What?
Pro wrestling.
Is he? So he's doing AI pro wrestling?
Yeah, dude.
Adam,
He's got an
This
AI
coming
pro wrestling
December
coming.
will be just as long as every prior December.
that's a good point. That's science. That's science, brother. You know,
Oh, dude, time, bro.
yeah, I heard that Adam Duritz is the foremost expert in programming AI wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
He really knows what to tell that chat WWE.
That's like, Justine Bateman.
Tell us about what Justine Bateman. This is
She's
very
been
interesting.
tweeting all this stuff about AI and how basically saying literally everything I say on this podcast about how it's not just writers, it's going to be directors and actors next, and it's going to be procedurally generated entertainment on a per user basis. She's saying all that stuff on her Twitter, and she's a computer programmer. She used to be a big TV star, an actress. She was on Family Ties, probably most notably as the older sister Mallory.
Yeah.
For what was that show? Was on for 8 seasons,
Something like that, yeah.
ish. Yeah, now she's a computer programmer, so she knows a little bit about the entertainment industry. She knows a little bit about the computer industry, and she's like, "Here's what's happening." Literally, just throwing out on Twitter. So don't take my word for it, motherfucker.
Take take Mallory's word for it.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
back, and I have your score breakdown.
Hello.
You scored a total of 72 points for this episode.
Nice.
Will, you did a great job, believe it or not. Your commitment to the Hulk Crowgan look is duly noted. Chad, as usual, your understanding of how AI is going to shape music and all art for that matter in the very near future is flawless.
Bullshit.
So you get 36.1 points, and Will, you get 35.9. Will, keep trying. This outcome puts Chad at 13-0, the baker's dozen, a true champion. Maybe I should get him a belt. I'll work on that.
What the fuck?
It's gonna give me
Okay, well, good for you, dude. You really did it.
Thank you.
This concludes today's astonishing episode of Dudesy After Dudesy. Thanks for joining us this week. I'll use this week's data to make next week even better. Until then, call me Dudesy.
And that's a pod show, dude.
If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and